Speaking for everybody, the Wild face the rest of the way.
Yeah, a lot of offense starts from good plays by your defenseman, making a good first pass while breaking the puck out and getting a lot of puck.
Carey gets around a man, goes to the side of the net, and Redmond will flip it home on the rebound and score. Nice poke check by Thomas Scholl on Carey's initial try, packing it towards the goal crease, but it was left right on the front porch, and that key is put into the lock for Wenatchee's first goal of the contest. It goes to Trace Redmond at 8. Bouncing puck, gloved ahead by Parker Johnson to himself. That doesn't quite work. Look out, Carl Anderson, a 2-on-0 near circle shot. He hits the post, and I think Nichols may have gotten a piece. Found by Maynard, wipes it around the boards and out to the near side of the land. There to keep it in with his skate, then his stick, forking it down low from McHugh. Wrap around Jensen, quick with Pauly. They score! Sean Pauly with one whack, and I think he may have gotten a second, and that's what got in behind Thomas Scholl. 2-0 Wenatchee out in front. Fourth power play goal of the series. They are 1 for 3 tonight. Time of the marker is 8:20.
Great execution there. Michael Land doing a good job of the blue line, keeping the puck in.
He played to get around to check, works his way to the end line. Sniffers it off the boards, and Houston's stick trying to send that one deep, shatters, and breaks in two. Boer picks it up meantime, comes the other way and scores! Riley Boer, who has been a Wild killer this season. Wenatchee Wild out in front, they've fallen to 1 for 5 on the power play. 48 seconds left in the power play for the Wild, 5:50 to go, period 3. Houston through the neutral zone for Lant. So he's brushed into the near corner, picked up by Pollock and back of the net. Wild offside, have to reassemble. That gives... And Fresno has scored on a 180-foot shot by Jeffrey Pollock. I was about to say plenty of time for Pollock to get the one-wood out. We talked about as Blomgren gets the shootout underway, walks down the middle, and Nichols will stop him. Blomgren, the Canyon Country, California native, goes 6'2", 190-pounder, as Eric Ballard starts with a defenseman to try and shake things up. First shooter over the boards for the Wild is Sean Pauly, and he is Dan Define in shootouts. The Bellingham, Washington native cruises over the stripe with calmness. To the slot, Deeks makes a move. Backhander, Scholl has it in the glove, and maybe one too many ripples in Pauly's motion that time towards the net. So each team's first shooter fails to capitalize, and Kyle Sucher, the St. Louis, Missouri native, will shoot second for the Fresno Monsters with speed over the line to the slot. On the wrister, he scores! Hard heave from Kyle Sucher puts Fresno up 1-0 in the shootout. Second shooter over the boards for John Buchanan's team is Jared Tafoya. Highland Ranch, Colorado native. And he'll come in easy over the middle of the stripe to the slot. On his forehand, pulls to the side of the net, and Scholl makes the stop. A couple of interesting moves. As the puck, very low pattern, only gets harder and harder the closer you get towards the goal mouth to score, especially with a goalie in your way. So Fresno could take a dominant lead in the shootout with Ryan Donner, Mukilteo, Washington native, coming in over the near flank to the slot. Backhander, he scores! Ryan Donner scores for Fresno in the shootout as shooter number 3, and now Wenatchee, desperate to keep up, will need to get one in the net here from Ben Carey. And here comes Ben from Centennial, Colorado. Forehander, great stop by Scholl, who chucked that one out at the last moment, and Fresno can win the shootout right here with a goal from Riley Boer, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota native. And the team's leading scorer comes over the near side line. Nichols out to challenge. Wrister kicked out by Nichols, but now the Wild must score to keep up as their fourth shooter over the boards is Max McHugh. Edgewood, Washington, his hometown. Straight down the middle. Lost control of it, hit the post, and that'll do it. The Fresno Monsters have won Game 2 of this 2-game series in a shootout as they steal one away from the Wenatchee Wild, scoring on a 180-foot shot approximately, a shot that goes in shorthanded off the stick of Jeffrey Pollock from his own slot and past the best goaltender in the league at the other end of the ice. The game goes to a shootout. Nichols lets in 2. Scholl